In this lesson, I'm going to talk about how to sketch the reciprocal function and find domain and range of reciprocal function. So to start with, let's start with y is equal to 1 over x. This is a reciprocal function. To sketch this thing, first thing you need to find out is that the function is defined for all values of x belongs to R except x is equal to 0. And similarly, so this is going to be the domain of the function, and for range of the function is for all y belongs to R except y is equal to 0. So x cannot be equal to 0, and if I switch x is equal to 1 over y, you can see y can also not equal to 0. So the domain is all real except x is equal to 0. Range is all y belongs to R except y is equal to 0. Now, which means x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0 is called an asymptote, and this x is equal to 0 is the vertical asymptote, y is equal to 0 is the horizontal asymptote. So now when we sketch this function, the first thing we need to do is we use the dotted line to sketch the reciprocal sketch the asymptote first. So this one is y is equal to 0 and this one is x is equal to 0 because y is 0 on x-axis, x is 0 on y-axis. After that, normally we find the intercepts, and then we locate those intercepts to find out where the graph of this is going to lie. So either it will be it's always in the opposite quadrants, either it will be in first quadrant and third quadrant or second and fourth quadrant. So now here, after you have an asymptote which you denoted by a dotted line, you need to find the intercept. In this case, you will not have x-intercept and y-intercept since the function is not defined at x is equal to 0 and y equal to 0. So what we have to do is we just substitute any value for x. So if x is positive, any value greater than 0, then y is positive as well. So you can have some values and you will get an idea of, so if x is 2, it's going to be like half. And when x is 3, it's going to be 1/3. And when x is half, it's going to be 2. So the sketch for this, when x is positive, y is positive, will lie in this quadrant. And the next one is when x is negative, y will be negative, and the graph is going to lie like this. So the curve is always going to be will get closer and closer to the asymptotes and is never going to touch the asymptotes here. So this is the graph of y is equal to 1 over x, and this is called the hyperbola. The shape is called hyperbola. And if you have y is equal to negative 1 over x, all the things will be same. Domain, range, asymptotes. The only difference in this case will be if you sketch it, the graph is going to be in second and fourth quadrant. So this is y is equal to negative 1 over x. Now we are going to find the so here, if I just go back to the previous example here, so to find the domain and hence the asymptote, the vertical asymptote, what we did is we substituted the denominator equal to 0. So that gives you the vertical asymptote. And then for the horizontal asymptote, what you need to do is you need to isolate x in terms of y, and then whatever is in the denominator, you substitute that equal to 0 will give you horizontal asymptote. So the first thing I'm going to do here is to find the asymptotes. And once we find the asymptotes, the domain and range is easier to find. So for asymptote, the vertical asymptote, 1 minus x cannot be equal to 0. If this is equal to 0, then x is equal to 1. So x is equal to 1 is the vertical asymptote here. Now we have to find the horizontal asymptote. So what you need to do is you need to isolate this now for x. So y minus xy is equal to 2. Y minus 2 is xy. So y minus 2 over y is equal to x. So x is equal to 1 minus or y minus 2 over y. So again, this function is not defined when y is equal to 0. So y is equal to 0 is your horizontal asymptote. So domain of this function is going to be x belongs to R except x is equal to 1, or range is going to be y belongs to R except y cannot be equal to 0. So this is the range of this function. Now we are going to use this information to sketch. So if I sketch this graph, first step you need to do is you draw an asymptote using a dotted line. X is equal to 1, and you also have to mention it. So x is equal to 1. Y is equal to 0 is this 1. So which means after you draw a dotted line for asymptote, next step you need to do is find intercepts. And you can see from here, since y is equal to 0 is an asymptote, so it does not have x-intercept. So, and for y-intercept, you will substitute x is equal to 0. Now for x is equal to 0, you can see your y is 2. So that gives me, when x is 0, y is 2. So here in this quadrant, so we are going to, this is an asymptote, so the curve will be something like that. So if it's in second quadrant, the next one is going to be in fourth quadrant. And these asymptote, the dotted lines becomes our new x-axis and y-axis. So when you are graphing it, you have to graph all the way towards the asymptotes. So this will be the sketch of y is equal to 2 divided by 1 minus x. We are going to do one more example here. So y is equal to 2x minus 1 divided by 1 minus 3x. Now here the difference between this question and the previous question is we have linear factor in the numerator and linear factor in the denominator. But the steps are going to be same. So first, to find the vertical asymptote, you substitute denominator equal to 0. So 1 is equal to 3x, x is equal to 1 over 3. Which means the domain is going to be x belongs to R and x is not equal to 1, 3. Now to find the horizontal asymptote, you need to isolate this for x, so which means cross multiply, and y minus 3xy is equal to 2x minus 1, y plus 1 is equal to, so collect like terms, and now x is common, so 2 plus 3y is equal to y plus 1. So y plus 1 divided by 3y plus 2 is equal to x. And now we substitute the denominator equal to 0. So 3y is equal to negative 2 and y is equal to negative 2 over 3 is your horizontal asymptote, which means the range is y belongs to R and y is not equal to negative 2 over 3. So we have domain here, we have range here, we have asymptotes here. Now we are ready to sketch this function. So to sketch, the first thing you need to do is again, you draw asymptotes first. So x is equal to 1 over 3. So let's say this is x is equal to 1 over 3. And then you have y is equal to negative 2 over 3. So somewhere here, y is equal to negative 2 over 3. Now since x-axis and y-axis is not an asymptote in this case, so we can find x-intercept and y-intercept, both of them. Now for x-intercept, y is 0, so it's better to use, for y is equal to 0, so you should use this equation to find the x-intercept. When y is 0, you can see x-intercept is half, so you get here half comma 0, and for y-intercept, when x is 0, you should use the original equation. When x is 0 here, so you can find out negative 1 over 1, so y is negative 1. So we got both intercepts and now we have to plot them. So this is half comma 0, this is 1/3, so half is going to be somewhere here, and then you have 0 comma negative 1, which is going to be here. So this helps us to find out in which quadrant we are going to have a sketch for this rational functions. And now we're just using freehand, you draw the curve here, in this case first quadrant and third quadrant. So this is how you sketch the reciprocal functions or rational functions here. Now there is one more thing which I would like to show you. The vertical asymptote is very easy to find because you just substitute denominator equal to 0 and you get the vertical asymptote. To find the horizontal asymptote, we are isolating it for x, but there is another shortcut, but you can use that shortcut only if this answer, like if finding asymptote is only 1 point, 1 mark, then you can use this shortcut And the shortcut can only be used for linear function in the numerator and linear function in the denominator, or so it can be used for linear divide by linear, or it can be used for constant divide by linear. Okay, so here you can see the coefficient of x in the numerator. So the coefficient of x in numerator is 2, and coefficient of x in denominator is -3. So y is equal to -2/3 is going to be the asymptote, the horizontal asymptote. So you can also use the shortcut, but only if that question is worth 1 point. If it's not, then you have to do all of these steps. Now let's have a look if this shortcut also works for the previous question. So here, when you have 2/1 minus x, so in this case, y is equal to, here we don't have any x, which means the coefficient of x in this case is 0 divided by -1. So y is equal to 0. So this shortcut also work. This is using shortcut. So shortcut also works when you have a constant divided by linear function. So just very quickly one more time. The shortcut to find the horizontal asymptote is y is equal to coefficient of x in numerator divide by coefficient of x in denominator. So this is how you use the shortcut, but only if it's worth 1 point. That's it for today's lesson.